Listen up.
That was bad.
The actual original stories, William and Emily.
Can we do one more?
Yeah.
Alright, good. So, today everyone has their biography, right? Or their interviews that they did yesterday? Okay, good. So today, what you guys kind of went over with Ms. Marfise a few minutes ago, we're going to learn how to write take our interviews and put it into writing for a biography. So, kind of what she was talking about, can everyone look at that cheeseburger over there? So the top one, a biography is broken down into a beginning, middle, and an end. So, can someone tell me what the top one would be? Yeah. Would be the introduction and the beginning, right? What would the lettuce, the tomato, the onion, the cheese, and the burger be? That's probably. That's the middle, right? And then the bottom bun, what is that? The end, and that's also, what did Ms. Marfise go over with you guys? The closing, right? So, for our biographies, what I did was, it's broken down in the beginning is we're going to use information that happened in the past. And does anyone know what the past is? If I were to say something happened in the past, what would that mean?
Like something that already happened.
Right, something that already happened. And for us, you guys look at your interview question sheet, we're going to be focusing on things in the past. Will include the name, your interviewer's name, age, and birthday. And that's just the beginning of the writing. Does anyone know what the present means? Jim?
It happened not long ago.
Close. It's written up there.
Oh! Is that not happened yet? No.
No. Elbro.
It's something that you're already in this in the past right now, and then the future. This is
No.
the past.
William, can you explain the present? Or you can read it. Can you read it? Everyone listen to William. Right. So the past were things that already happened. It's in the past. It's behind you. The present is like what's happening right now. Like right now, Jalen is picking his hair with the comb. That's happening right now. So for us, in our writing of biographies, the present is going to talk about the family that you guys found out about your friends, the pets they have, and the interests or the hobbies that they like to do. And that is going to be like the lettuce, the onion, the tomato, the burger, and our cheeseburger, the middle. So can someone tell me about the future? What's the future? Right, things that have not happened yet. They will happen later on, right? Everything is in the future. So for the future, this is the ending and the closing. For us, in our interview questions, it's just the last question was covered, and that's going to be the future jobs that you guys found out about your person, and also the closing, right? So what I did for you guys was, you guys remember the SpongeBob biography that Miss Rodriguez showed you, right? How old is SpongeBob? Does someone remember?
32.
33, right? So I want you guys to think about that cheeseburger right now. Beginning, middle, and end. And what I did was, the beginning is highlighted in yellow, the middle is in orange, and the end is in blue. So I'm going to show you guys that paragraph so you guys can see how it's broken down. So if you guys can visualize, the top one would be here, the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato would be here, and the bottom bun would be here. And then we have what's being described up here again in the beginning. That's the past, right? What's being described in the middle? Present. And in the end?
Future.
Future, right? So when we're writing our own, I talk about ways to or Miss Marquise actually covered with you guys about beginning. You have to have an opening sentence, right? So what William is going to help me out is he's going to pass out this sheet to you guys.
Never mind, Miss Marquise.
So while William is passing out this sheet, so you guys can look up here if you didn't get it yet.
Alvaro, go sit at your own desk.
We can look at.
You don't need to be with your person though, because you already interviewed them.
There's ways you begin your biography. So the introduction, you guys need an opening sentence, right? You guys know what that is? It's a way to begin your writing. You can't just
Ms. Marquise? Yes. Hi, quick question. The iPads that you took this morning, were they 12 through 15 and 17, 18, and 19?
No, 1 through 10.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So an introduction sentence.
Please excuse the instructions. We're looking for iPads 12 to 15, 17, 18, and 19. If you have them, please bus down to the office.
Hopefully that doesn't interrupt you. Alright, so I want everyone to look at the top of the sheet if you don't have it yet. And we're going to go over opening sentences. And I gave you guys... Good. And I gave you guys 2 examples of an opening sentence that you guys can start your biography with. So, can someone read to me? Huh?
This is all we're going to do?
No, I'm just showing you guys those are ways to open your biography and ways to end it. Does someone want to read this first example I gave to you guys? Gianna. Everyone listen, everyone pay attention. I would like you to meet my friend John. I would like you to meet my friend Jill. I would like you to meet my friend Emma. I would like you to meet my friend Alvaro. You could begin like that, or does someone want to read the second one, the second example, some way you can begin? Emma. Yeah, so you would start by beginning and telling the audience that your friend is an interesting person and I want to share them with you. So those are ways to begin your biography writing, okay? And here on the bottom are ways to end it. And you guys will have this handout with you when you're writing it, so you guys can always refer back to this. So does someone, Jalen, you want to read the first example of ways you can end your biography?
I want to know more about my family, and I hope you enjoy meeting him.
Anyone want to read the second example? William.
I hope you enjoy learning about my friends.
Right. So this is after you guys told everything about your friend, their hobbies, what they like to do, about their family. So this is just wrapping up everything you said. So now what I'm going to do is, yesterday, or I'll show you guys this first. William is going to pass out, or actually Jalen can pass out this time. Can you pass out those checklist sheets? Now what I did for you guys is, made a little checklist. Can everyone see that checklist? Israel, can you see the checklist? Angelica? Are the checklists coming around? Or Jalen's going to pass them out to you guys, okay? But for now, let's look up here. You guys hold on. So, we're at the top. Does someone want to read what I put at the top checkbox? Guys, listen up. William. Is everyone paying attention? Do we need to clap again? Alright, one clap. Ready? Good. Alright, so at the beginning, I did a checklist for your introduction, the beginning of the past, and what you guys are going to do is, when you guys are writing your biographies, and you guys explain, okay, I just wrote down their name. You're gonna go and you're gonna put a check mark that you guys did the name, and the same thing goes for the rest of it. So when everyone has their checklist, I'll do an example for you guys.
Wait, we're coming. Just sit down. We're coming.
Alright, so yesterday, I interviewed Esmeralda. And what I'm going to do for you guys is, for you guys to be able to put this into writing, you guys can't just write, you guys can't just take all this information and write it, because that wouldn't be in a complete sentence, right? So we have to take these questions you guys had and the answers you found out and put them into complete sentences. You guys know how to do that, right? So I started my biography about Esmeralda, and I started by, if you guys can look at this sheet, I opened up with, I would like you to meet my friend Esmeralda Meza. So, Meza. And that was for the question is, what is your name? And then for the next question is, how old are you? Well, yesterday she was 8 years old, but everyone wished her a happy birthday. She's 9 years old today.
Happy birthday.
Do you want us to sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you.
If everyone wants to lead it, we can do it. All right. Alright, let's be quiet again. And I took, for the question, when is your birthday, I made it into a complete sentence by saying, her birthday is April 4th, 2005. April 4th is today.
Which is today. And she's 9
So,
years old.
can someone, I need help from you guys to help me write this biography about them. So, for the question, how many siblings do you have? She has one brother and one sister. Can someone help me put that in a complete sentence? What would I write? Let's see. Yeah.
Esmeralda has one brother and one sister.
Perfect. Alright, and there's our complete sentence. Now I'm not going to go over all these questions with you guys, but let's move again.
Or you could put my friend Esmeralda and one brother and
Yes, that's another way you can do it. They're both complete sentences. So I need help with, let's move on to, I asked Esmeralda, what is your favorite sport? And she told me her favorite sport is basketball. Can someone help me put that in a complete sentence? Elbro.
my friend Esmeralda, her favorite sport to play is basketball. Basketball.
Right, my friend Esmeralda's favorite sport is basketball.
Right, all of them sports. You can't say all the time. Basketball.
Alright, complete sentence. And then we'll do our bottom bun, which is the ending or the closing. And the last question I asked her is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Does anyone know what Esmeralda wants to be when she grows up? Police officer, that's correct. Are you guys best friends? How did you know that? It's, oh, you saw this?
Yeah, I saw
Alright, so can someone take that last question right here and put it in a complete sentence for me? Tatiana, you want to do it? You don't want to? Jalen.
My friend, well, Esmeralda, when she grows up, she wants to be a police officer.
Right, so when Esmeralda grows up, she wants to be a police officer. Can everyone see that? All right, and then what did I say is the last thing we do when we're running our biographies? We need it starts with a C, closing, right? And you guys remember this sheet I passed out to you guys? Look at the two examples I gave you guys of the closing. Can someone give me an example of a way to close this about Esmeralda? Yeah.
I feel excited to know more about my friend Esmeralda, and I hope we will meet him.
Right, so what you guys can do is, when you guys are finishing up, you could just look on this sheet I gave you guys and write it out and just fill in the person you interviewed, their name, right? So, do you guys feel like you guys know what you're doing? Any questions? I want to make sure you guys put the answers and the questions in complete sentences, all right? Because that's what we need to do, and your biographies are going to be perfect. So, do you guys want to? Do you guys have a journal or a loose leaf paper? And what we can do is, everyone has the two sheets I gave you guys, right? Everyone has these, and I want to see you guys make sure you guys are using the checklist, okay? So when you guys get to the beginning, you you guys can already check off the beginning because you started, right? And then when you say their name, their birthday, their age, you're going to check it off as you go, just so you know that you included everything by birthday. Okay? So you guys can begin. You guys are just writing about your paper, go out to paper. If you guys need paper, give me. Yeah. You guys got the paper, right? You're just writing.
With my pencil, when I was holding it, I scratched myself.
Ask Mr. Peace, okay?
I'll leave this up for you guys so you guys can look at it. You know. All right, I want to make sure everyone's writing. I want to see writing. Yeah, but you have to answer right. You're right. All right. We don't need it. We don't need it anymore. Don't worry. I want to see everyone writing. Everyone, writing. Thank you for helping, but I need you to write. You guys have your questions. You guys are right.
Go speak.
These are the ways you can watch out.
Alright. I want to see paper out. Alvaro. Paper? Yeah. Get it out. Start writing.
Turn these on.
Hey. Writing? If I don't see writing, we're not going to have a brain and body break. You need help? You guys still need help? If you guys need help, look, remember how I started mine. You don't need it. You have your answers.
Okay, you just took my last pencil.
And then you start. No, you don't need it for that's just examples. But yeah, you can start with, you have to write out this sentence. Your partner's things. Yes, you would use that
I
information.
know you need to be working on that. You're going to say no.
You don't have to write it down? Once you write, where's your sheet of paper? Like a loose leaf sheet of paper. And then you got to check it after you write it.
He is how old? From birthday, yes. You just make sure. All right, so you want
How did you start? Nice job.
Right here.
Okay, I'm going to tell you when I was 1955. It's the year. And you're going to just keep that. Look at your birthday. Okay.
William.
Francisco.
William. Have you started working?
Well, you can't sit in that chair.
I want to see everyone working. Yeah, bro, get working. What do you do? You gotta start. You gotta start writing. Yeah. No, you gotta use your partner that you used yesterday and use the questions. Yeah, yeah.
Done.